What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to episode 4. Episode 4, right? Episode 4 of Fourth and Delusion. Today's probably going to be a short one. We might have a special guest later on, but I'll let Dino take it from here.
As you heard last week, our special guest is Caleb Williams, but he does have a game he has to prepare for. So everyone's got to cut him some slack if he doesn't show up. All right? So all I got to say is cut him some slack. And you already know, Eagles all day, every day.
So let's start the podcast off with talk about Thursday's game. We didn't get into it yet.
I'm sorry, just give me 1 second. Looks like Caleb Williams is joining us.
Oh shit.
Let me send him the invite. Bang. Caleb Williams, where are you? Oh! We got Caleb Williams in the podcast.
Yo, I can't.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Suck.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow. Sorry, I'm a little star-studded right now. I'm a little starstruck right now. You gotta forgive me.
It's funny.
All right. You already know I'm one of the co-hosts, Dino.
Mm-hmm.
That's Justin right there.
Nice to meet you.
What's going on, man? What's going on?
So I think you misspelled your name, Jeffrey. I think it's supposed to be Caleb, but it's all right. We'll fix that later. But yeah, we're gonna get right into the questions. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. You want to start it off, Justin?
I'll let you start off this time.
Alrighty, sounds good. So, very first question. What color fingernails did you have when you beat my Eagles?
I believe they were pink, no?
Oh, man. I
Pink and
can't
purple?
believe it.
Really?
Can't believe it.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was a pretty easy game. Yeah, once you stop Saquon, I mean, what do you really got?
That's insane. That's insane. You sound just like my co-host, the hater.
It's not hating, it's true.
You hear it all the time from all these different people, and you continue to defend Jalen Hurts. And it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yep. Because I am going to defend him. He's top 3.
Nah.
But, yes, he is.
That's the biggest controversy on Fourth and Delusion.
Top 3. Listen, I'll say he's top 10.
That's crazy.
He's not top 3.
You wouldn't
Yeah,
even
you
go
got
top
him.
5? That's insane. Wow.
I've told you he's not top 5. He's not top 3. Might not even be top 10. He might be pushing like 9 or 10.
That's insane. The disrespect I'm hearing right now. All this hater juice is filling up my cup right now. You see this?
Not
It's
at
filling
all.
up my cup.
Oh, hell no. You gotta get a new cup, man.
Listen, Jeff, what is your favorite football team, and how did you become a fan of that team?
So, my favorite team currently is the Bengals, right? I became a fan because of Joe Burrow,
Okay.
which is, I'm gonna be humble. Probably the second best QB in the league right now.
You're right, because Jalen Hurts is number 1.
Nah, not that. Not.
Never that. Never.
You guys are hating. You guys are hating.
If it's 2 people versus 1, it's gotta be true, bro. I'm sorry. It's just he's good, but he's not anything crazy.
All right, is Joe Burrow making it to the playoffs? Yep, that's all I needed to hear. That's all I needed to hear right there.
Listen, he got injured. If he wasn't injured, we were taking the Super Bowl this year. So I'm gonna say.
If Joe Burrow wasn't injured, they definitely would have made playoffs. Super Bowl, that might be a delusional take right there.
Oh my
Well,
god.
welcome to Fourth and Delusion.
But not even with them right now. I think the last time I checked the game, they were winning. So
I'm not worried about them playing the Bills. Josh Allen is another, in my opinion, overhyped quarterback. He's good, but he's not better than Joe Burrow.
I think the Bills as a team are an overhyped team. I don't think they're what everybody's making them out to be. Like, they're not
I
even the
agree.
powerhouse of their own division.
I agree.
The Patriots are
mean-
making a comeback.
I mean, if you look at the last couple of years, the Bills are honestly powerhouse of the AFC in that division. The Patriots, this is their first good year in like a 4 or 5 years since Tom Brady left.
Yeah.
They fell apart, but Drake May, right?
Yeah.
Drake May, he's having a great year. But if you look at Josh Allen's team, who the fuck is on Josh Allen's team besides James Cook? He's got no wide receiver one. They're a bunch of nobodies. They're a bunch of nobodies. It's just Josh Allen for real, and James Cook offensively.
All right. True. But listen, even when he had Stephon Diggs and a good Gabe Davis, I still wasn't convinced that they were better than the Bengals. And it's
Yeah. That year they should have made it all the way to the Super Bowl.
shoulda, coulda, woulda.
It's the same thing you say about the Bengals. How do you feel knowing that, like,
He's funny.
how do you feel about basically Joe Burrow? He might spend his whole career in Cincinnati, and it might just be a not to sound funny or anything, but it might just be a complete waste because they don't have a defense.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Burrow, T. Higgins, and Jamar Chase are taking up like 49% of the salary cap for the whole team.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, you can't build a team around us. How do you feel like basically knowing that Joe Burrow is going to be on this team that's going to always say like, yo, we can make it to the playoffs, but when it comes down to it, they probably won't make it to the Super Bowl.
As a fan, you know, that's not something that you want to obviously think about, but it is a possibility. And I got to be real, like, it is a possibility, especially since we're losing even more defensive players, but I still think, you know, there is a chance. Always got to believe that there's a chance, but
I believe.
we have T. Higgins for the year, right? So there's a possibility we could also lose him next year.
Yeah.
With Joe Burrow being injured this year, I feel like it was wasted that we franchise tagged him. Yeah, that we got him for a year. I was like, damn. We might have just lost one of our best, well, you know, our second best wide receiver, but there's potential that we could pick up a better one next year. You never know.
What, through free agency or the draft?
Through both.
I don't think you'll pick up a better wide receiver than T. Higgins through free agency. I'm not gonna lie. T. Higgins is a dog.
You're not lying.
I guarantee you this. If the Eagles lose A.J. Brown and T. Higgins becomes a free agent, I guarantee you the Eagles are trying for him. Guarantee it. I guarantee it.
For T. Higgins?
You mean when they A.J. Brown? If I'm A.J. Brown, I'm not staying on that team, man.
Yeah, no, A.J. Brown needs to leave. He's gonna leave. But the thing is, where is he gonna go?
Everyone's saying the Patriots because he has that Mike Vrabel connection, but I'm letting you know right now, when Eagles make it to the playoffs, if we have a long push and make it to the Super Bowl, A.J. Brown's not going nowhere. Nowhere.
I'll tell you this, the Eagles are not making the Super Bowl. I've said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. They're not doing it this year. They're not.
I don't think so. There's really good teams this year.
When they make the Super Bowl, I'm going to clip all these videos, and I'm going to just make a nice little, collage.
Yeah?
And just always send it to both of you. Just be like, yo, remember when you guys were hating and saying we couldn't make the Super Bowl?
I'm going to clip this right here. And then when they don't make it to the Super Bowl, I'm going to post it on Fourth and Delusional. YouTube
Mhm.
clips on the Fourth and Delusional Instagram fucking page, on the Fourth and Delusional Twitter, TikTok. What am I talking about? Twitter.
It's all
It'll
right.
be
You're just
everywhere.
hated. Listen,
It's-
Justin, go ahead. Give a question to our guest, Caleb Jeff Williams.
So how do you feel about the Bengals? Oh wait, no, they're not in the playoffs. How do you feel about them going into next year, though? What are some good things? What are some bad things going on into next year? How do you feel about Joe Burrow's situation? If you were the coach, would you want to play him or sit him down?
I definitely want to play him. It's good. It's good that we have a backup in Joe Flacco, but he's like, at first he was good. Like, he's like, oh, maybe this guy might be good until Joe Burrow comes back, and then we continue to lose games. It's like, all right, he's better than Jake Browning, but we're still not winning games. So we gotta focus on protecting Joe Burrow, man. We need Joe Burrow.
I'm gonna let you know, Joe Flacco was putting up some serious numbers.
Yeah.
Some would even say better than Joe Burrow.
Let's take it easy now. Let's take it easy now. Listen, Joe Flacco could pass the ball. I give him that, right? He was getting the job done, just not completely. We're not winning games. That's the most important thing. Yeah, stats are good, but what are stats if you don't win the game? That's just my opinion.
Yeah, but that's basically the same thing with Joe Burrow. He'll throw for like 350, throw like 2 touchdowns, but at the end of the day, your defense let up 4 touchdowns, and the other quarterback threw for like 500.
But see, that's not technically a Joe Burrow problem. That's the defense. And all right, this is Joe Burrow's second game, right? We beat the Ravens last week. We're going to beat the Bills today. So, I don't think that's a valid argument there, Dino.
I don't know. Only because you say it's not Joe Burrow's fault, but he's the one who accepted that big contract, didn't he?
You're right.
He could have easily took the Tom Brady route and said, let me take a pay cut and make my team around me better. At the end of the day, bro,
you got a point. That's true.
I don't know, because I've never had millions of dollars in my life. But if somebody told me, hey, we're gonna give you $45 million instead of $60 million, I'd be cool with that. And then I got word, no problem.
Listen, I 100% agree with you. That's like him putting the team first because he wants the Super Bowl trophy rather than the massive, in my opinion, unnecessary pay bump.
There we go. Okay.
I agree with you. He definitely should have taken a little less, maybe way more less. But.
And then he crippled the organization by telling them they have to sign T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase, all right, yeah, sign Jamar Chase. That I get. But like, bro, wide receivers come out of college like there's no tomorrow. You can draft a good wide receiver. Look at that kid from Tampa Bay, Justin. What's his name? Emeka Buka?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at him. He's having a solid year.
I don't like that argument of you can just draft another one of those players in the draft, because when you draft a player, it's literally like, just because they're good in college doesn't mean that they're going to come to the NFL and do the same shit. That's why I don't like the you can just get another one next year, because that's not always a guarantee. That's not a guarantee. You might let go of T. Higgins thinking, I can get a young, cheaper guy. You release T. Higgins, he goes to the fucking Ravens or the Patriots or something, and now you see him become a number 1 wide receiver while you got some random kid out of fucking college and he can barely catch the ball.
Right. And to add on to what he was saying, it's like when you've been playing with like a teammate for a certain amount of period, you have like that chemistry, like some things don't even be said, like we understand each other. With new players, it's tricky because you gotta like.
That's right, like the body language and everything. Like the body language, like when he's cutting like this, it means that he's gonna be doing this, or I get what you mean. That's like how what's his name, Aaron Rodgers was trying to go on the Jets with no preseason practice, no nothing, and everyone thought he was going to come out here and start slinging the ball, and they were going to win a Super Bowl. Like that was like this.
Yep.
That was like my co-host over here. You know, he
No,
let that jet delusion get to his
it's not
brain.
even that. It's the fact that his first year was robbed from not only him but from us as a Jets fan base. If he would have had that first year, and first year would have been rough, yeah. But last year would have 100% been a whole different year. It would have not gone the same way that it did.
No, because they just would have fast forward everything. They just would have fast forward firing your coach, Robert Saleh. They would have fast forward getting rid of Aaron Rodgers. They would have fast forward everything.
Not at all. They would have kept him the same way because they were like, okay, that's 1 year with Aaron Rodgers. What happened was that the owner is stupid, and he said, yeah, fuck it, let's fire the coach week 4 into the season, week 5. That is dumb as fuck. I don't care if the coach is horrible. That's not something you do because that's like literally cutting your team's head off. Like, all right, now fucking dance for me. Like, this shit is not going to work. And then you have your defensive coordinator become your head coach. Who the fuck was calling defensive plays then? It just don't make no sense. I'm telling you, if Aaron Rodgers would have had a full year, first year with the Jets, his second year would have not been bad. Who knows what would happen right now? Maybe he would have been the quarterback. Maybe he wouldn't have. Who knows if they would have fired Robert Saleh sooner? I think they would have kept him until the second year. And I feel like the defense would have been great. The offense would have been great. He would have had that connection with Garrett Wilson that I've always said he needed, that any quarterback that comes to the Jets needs. And they would have had a better year. You get a quarterback that gets a connection with Garrett Wilson, guarantee you positive season. Guarantee it. I guarantee it. Someone who can throw.
So how do you think Caleb Williams would be doing on the Jets right now if he was on the Jets? You can answer that for yourself, Caleb.
Way better, definitely way better than Justin Fields. But that being said, Justin Fields, in my opinion, isn't that bad.
Yeah, you're right. He's not that bad. He's fucking complete ass. You're right.
Damn.
That's a Jet fan right there who's tired of losing, who's tired of watching his team, and who just wants to like burn the hat.
I honestly was telling my boys last year we should have had fucking Tyrod Taylor play a couple of games himself start. Because literally first game of the season last year, played the 49ers. It was rough. Aaron Rodgers, I think he scored 1 touchdown. It was rough. Barely scored. They said, okay, fuck it. We're down by like 10 points, fourth quarter. Put in Tyrod Taylor. This motherfucking Tyrod Taylor marched down the field, first try, scored a touchdown. And you see it now this season. When Justin Fields is playing, he looks scared. He can't throw the ball. So the guy, fuck it. Switch out Tyrod Taylor. First play, he's throwing a 40-yard deep ball. Fuck it. He's trying to get the shit moving. Justin Fields is scared for his life, looking for these little tiny passes, looking to break 6 tackles and get a 2-yard gain. That's not what the fuck we need. That shit, I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired. Year after year, they continuously pick the wrong quarterback. I seen something the other, like Friday, interview with Aaron Glenn. They asked him, when are you going to put Brady Cook in? How do you feel about Brady Cook? And his dumbass remark was, oh, yeah, we like him. We don't know when he's going to start, but he's going to get a chance to run this offense. So I was like, that's crazy. I look in the comments, and somebody said, watch on Sunday, Tyrod Taylor is going to have a mysterious injury, and here comes Brady Cook. Sure enough, I'm watching the game. Something happens to Tyrod Taylor, mysterious injury, and here comes this fucking bum, Brady Cook. Remember Jimmy was saying, Brady Cook's not that bad. I told him Brady Cook was ass. I've seen it in preseason. He can't fucking do shit. We had somebody else, somebody Martinez. They should have kept him, and they should have had him start. If not Tyrod Taylor. Justin Fields and this Cook dude should have never fucking been playing this whole season. And that's my Jets delusional take for today. I'm done talking about these fucking trash-ass Jets.
Oh, my God.
I'm tired of seeing this shit.
Oh, man. Well, so do you think within the next 4 games you could get one more win?
Yeah, for sure. I guarantee Tyrod Taylor will be back. Or, God forbid, Justin Fields. But as long as this Brady Cook dude is not fucking playing, Hopefully Tyrod Taylor. If Tyrod Taylor comes back to play the Saints, we're winning. Guarantee that. I put money on that. Now, the rest of the season, probably losing every game but the Saints game. We'll probably have Breece Hall at quarterback for the Saints game and still win. That's how confident I am they're going to beat the Saints. They're going to beat the Saints. They're beating the Saints. They're beating the Saints.
All right,
you heard it here first.
Jeff, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you see as a dark horse to win the Super Bowl? Somebody
Jets.
who nobody's thinking about. That's crazy.
Let's see. Not them. To win the Super Bowl or to get there?
You know what? Just to get there. Like a dark horse that everyone would be like, yo, what the... How did they make it there?
This is going to sound insane, but maybe the Broncos?
Okay.
I can see that, but I don't believe in their offense. That's like another Eagles team for me.
What happened?
That's another Eagles team to me. Their defense is great. Offense, that shit is sketchy. That shit is sketchy.
All right, well, I'm going to tell you right now, Jalen Hurts is better than Bo Nix.
Oh, yeah. Nah, I wouldn't argue that at all.
All right, yeah. For now. Bo Nix is still relatively new. Just give him some time.
Listen.
That's true, too.
Listen, Bo Nix will never reach the status of a Jalen Hurts, okay? Bo Nix is just lucky that he has a coach like Sean Payton to carry him to where he's going right now, okay?
You could say the same thing about... Go ahead.
If you had Sean Payton on the Eagles, it's a wrap. It is a wrap. A competent coach that knows what he's doing, bro, it's a wrap.
You can use that argument against Jalen Hurts as well. Because if you were to put Joe Burrow, if you were to put Cam Newton, if you were to put Jameis Winston, if you were to put anybody on that Eagles team that Jalen Hurts has, they're winning a Super Bowl.
Don't be disrespectful, not Jameis Winston. Don't be disrespectful, all right?
Yeah, because that team is so, like, that's you go to that team as a quarterback and it's like, damn, I barely have to do shit. I can just hand it to Saquon. I can just throw it to A.J. Brown. Any competent quarterback is going to thrive on that team. You put Mac Jones on that team, he's going to look like a superstar too. You got to stop crediting Jalen Hurts does this and does that when his team is literally star-studded and his defense
when
is
you
one
have
of the best in the league.
offensive coordinator, yes, it's pretty impressive that he's doing what he's doing. All right?
It's not.
Pretty impressive.
It's not. You've seen him.
Right, you have You have in basketball terms, right? You have 96, 97 Bulls for an Eagles team, in my opinion, and y'all losing to the Cowboys?
You guys lost to the Giants with Cam Scatterboo and Jackson Dart, and they put belt to your asses.
All right, that was when Scooby-Doo was going full on, rage mode. He was just like, yo, I'm going to hit whoever I could right now. Fuck that.
But you guys are a Super Bowl winning team, and you guys were getting whooped by all these low-grade teams.
We're allowed to have a week or two that we don't perform. Look, the Jets. Look. The Jets won 3 games. The Jets won 3 games. That's 3 lucky weeks right there.
Look, we're not going to tolerate any Jet slander because we're done talking about them. We were talking about these Eagles because some of these wins they shouldn't even have because it was either the defense bailing them out. Or who was the last team they played that they won? The Lions? When they got handed the game, they said it was some bullshit like pass interference that wasn't pass interference.
Oh, like the same way that the Chiefs got handed the game during our pass interference in the Super Bowl. Eagles versus Chiefs. Come on now. Come on.
You can hold on to that grudge, but at that time you got to remember Jalen Hurts is not that guy. He needed Saquon Barkley.
Mahomes in 2 Super Bowls. He
but how many
outperformed
does he
Patrick
have?
Mahomes.
But how many
Huh?
does he have? How
Super
many
Bowls?
does he have?
He has one Super Bowl.
And who was on that team? His
The same
dad.
team that we. All right. Here we go. All right. You wanna
The evidence don't
give
lie, buddy.
Caleb Williams Caleb Jeff Williams closing interview question?
I wanted to ask this before. How do you feel about possible playoff hopes right now for the Bengals? They're 4-8, and the two leading teams, Ravens and Steelers, are both 6-6. You guys have the next 4 games is Ravens, Dolphins, Cardinals, and Browns.
Oh, best believe that we're winning all 4 of those games. We already what are you so shocked about? You know, we beat the Ravens last week. Joe Burrow just came back. We beat them. The Dolphins are the Dolphins. The Cardinals are the Cardinals. Come on, who's are you? No, don't make no surprise faces, Dino. You know we win in these games.
This is your fourth and delusion take right now.
Nah, because this is very much what's gonna happen. The Ravens are gonna lose today, right? Steelers, depending on who they play, I don't know their schedule. That's a 50-50 right there. But it looks very good for us right now. If Joe Burrow stays healthy, hopefully. We just need to protect him.
You're about to go put on a uniform yourself and be one of those linemen to try to protect them?
I would, if I could. Wait, hold on. Before, damn, I forgot to put this on, but you know. Come on now.
Oh man!
Oh, he got the Burrow jersey.
Gotta represent. Come on.
No.
Number
You
9.
guys see it here first. Caleb Williams wearing a Burrow jersey. He's confused.
What?
It's the CTE.
No, but listen, I really want to thank you for taking the time out for coming on our podcast.
Of course.
And
Thanks for the
being over here.
invitation.
Yeah. So you're officially on Fourth and Delusion, and hopefully, maybe in a few months, we'll have you on again as another special guest.
Of course. You just let me know when.
I got you. Thank you.
Pleasure meeting y'all. Pleasure
Yes,
debating.
yes.
Good luck, Caleb Williams. We're cheering for you.
Thanks.
That's it. Oh man. Oh, so that right there was Caleb Williams, everyone. And let's what was that other topic we had?
Pretty much, I guess we could just talk about what do you think the Eagles need to do to prepare for Monday's game against the Chargers?
Jalen Carter's out, so we need our defensive tackles to really start getting into gear and just, I mean, go after Justin Herbert. He has one good hand if he's going to play. Stop the run game, which I'm pretty sure we are. And honestly, our offense just needs to get going. Like, our offense is just missing that spark to get going. It's missing that light to just go and do what it has to do. That's really all we're missing.
And how do you feel about playoff hopes with the season coming to an end?
I know we're gonna make the playoffs. If we get hot at the right moment, like our last 2 games of the season, let's say we go on a tear and figure everything out that we need to figure out. After that, you already know the playoffs is whatever team is hot at that moment.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll always allude back to when the Giants were like 9-7, barely made the playoffs, and went on a freaking Super Bowl run. And that's why, because they got hot at the right moment.
Well, that's because New York is just the best city in the world. But we'll move on from that. But no, if
Yeah,
you look
you're
back
gonna
at
want to
it,
move on from that.
you're gonna need a miracle because just the Eagles are not looking good the whole season. They've been looking a little off, like they lost a little step as a team. But we'll wait and see how things go. I think they're definitely gonna win against the Chargers, though. I think I'll take them over the Chargers.
So, quick question: if this game Monday comes around, right, and now we have Jalen Hurts throwing for like 320 yards, AJ Brown ends with like 120 receiving yards, Devontae Smith ends with like 70 plus receiving yards, and it's just an all around like unlocking offensive game. Like we just unlocked our offense. Would you see it being different then for the Eagles to make like a playoff push to the Super Bowl?
Not really, because it's just one game. I'm not going to judge a team off of one game. If you perform well for one game, that's great, but I need to see consistency. And Jalen Hurts has not shown consistency. He has a couple games this year where he's had 300 yards. He is a good quarterback, but like I said, I'm not going to say that he is top 5 or top 3. He hasn't shown it to me. You got to be consistent,
Not true.
like a Joe Burrow, like a Matthew Stafford, like a Drake May, even though this is his like first year really going crazy. Patrick Mahomes, I need to see consistency. Jalen Hurts has not shown that, and he can't even get both his receivers hot. If AJ Brown has 120, I guarantee you Devontae Smith under 60, and vice versa.
So you mentioned Patrick Mahomes. You don't think he's having a I wouldn't say a down year, but not the same as usual Patrick Mahomes year?
Yeah, that's true. Like, this is definitely not his best year, but that's still Patrick Mahomes. If you were asking me would I want a Patrick Mahomes on my team, I'm saying yes 10 out of 10 times. Whether
So,
it's this
if
year
somebody
Patrick
told
Mahomes
you,
or 2 years ago.
if somebody told you, would you rather have right now Patrick Mahomes on your team or Jalen Hurts?
I'm taking Patrick Mahomes.
What's wrong with
You're
you?
bugging. You're bugging. You're bugging. You're bugging. You have obviously not watched enough Patrick Mahomes tape. Patrick Mahomes is able to perform some miracles. Some last second, like, how did he do that miracle? Jalen Hurts?
You know how he
I
did it? That last second, how did he do it? Miracles? He's got the refs on his side. Hello?
Even when he doesn't, even when he's losing, he's still able to make spectacular plays. He's still, when the whole line collapses, he still finds a way to fucking get out, roll out to the left or to the right, and make some crazy accurate down the field pass. Patrick Mahomes this year is still top 3 to top 5 for me.
So is Jalen Hurts. All right, let's move on.
Not top 5, not top 3. But what else would you like to move on to? You want to, talk about the 4 o'clock games really quick, or?
Yeah. Talk about the 4 o'clock games. Then I want to talk about the biggest question ever. But go ahead.
All right, so at 4:05 today, we got the Broncos versus the Raiders. Broncos are on, I think, like a 9 or 10 game win streak, so I don't see them losing to the Raiders. Geno Smith has definitely lost a huge step this season, and that guy Genti is being wasted on that team. Maybe he'll have a bounce back year next year, but I don't think he's going to finish the season that great this year.
But you know what it is, though? I feel like, look at, what was it, last week? The Rams lost to the Panthers. It was like a perfect storm. Like, if the Broncos are going to lose a game, I don't know why, I see them losing against the Raiders.
I mean, you got Max Crosby. He's really the best person on that defense, and he does apply a lot of pressure. But when you got Geno Smith as quarterback, you're not really going to win many games with him playing like shit. And this season, he just proves. Pete Carroll left the Seahawks just to bring Geno Smith with him and go through the same bullshit, if not worse. They say
You think Geno Smith took a big regression?
Yeah. I never... he had good games in Seattle, but I never thought he was, even like a top 25 quarterback. He's okay, but I never saw him as. I never wanted him as my number one, even when he was on the Jets.
Clearly, Sam Darnold better than Geno Smith.
Yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Sam Darnold, it seems to be like whatever team you put him on, he just falls out. It don't matter who his receivers, whether it's Justin Jefferson or Jackson Smith, Cooper Kupp, and Rashid Shaheed, or whatever the fuck his name is.
How many year contract did Sam Darnold sign? It was a 3-year, right? 3-year deal?
I think it was a 2 to 3 year deal, yeah. So he'll be there for the next couple of years.
Let's say after the next couple of years he leaves and he comes back to the Jets for like a full 360, welcome back home type of thing. What record would you see the Jets having with Sam Darnold on the center?
I mean, if he could continue this type of performance, they could probably go to like a 10-7 season. I can see it. It depends on the weapons and what the Jets team look like by then, because obviously Garrett Wilson would be older, so he might have lost a step by then. Who knows what the Breece Hall situation would look like. I can't really say too well, but I think he would do good. I think the team would do good as long as they had, the right pieces still on the team. Like I said, it's hard to talk about.
Sam Darnold wouldn't go back to seeing ghosts on the Jets?
I don't think so. As a Jet, he was good quarterback for the Jets. It was just, like I said repeatedly, Adam Gase was a dark time for Jets fans. That was a dark period. We had a lot of potential on that team, and it was wasted by Adam Gase. Misery.
Well, I feel like you guys are still in dark times right now. But I have one. Well, hold on. What's the next 4:00 game? Because you only mentioned the Denver one.
We got the Rams versus the Cardinals. I'm pretty sure the Rams are going to bounce back and just straight annihilate the Cardinals. They had an embarrassing loss last week. So I see
that.
Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdowns, 225 yards, maybe Puka for 60, Devontae for 70 and a touchdown. And, they're just going to kill the Cardinals.
I'll take Puka for 70, but Devontae, I would be scared to put him. I feel like Devontae's that wide receiver that you just feed when you're at the 10-yard line for the touchdown.
Not at all. Like, if you really look at his stats right now, Devontae Adams, he's been performing. He's been performing because I know Puka Nacua missed a couple games. Yeah, like, look, I'm looking at his stats right now. Against the Panthers, 58 yards, 4 receptions, 2 touchdowns. Buccaneers, 5 receptions, 62 yards, 2 touchdowns. Against the Seahawks, he had 1 reception for 1 yard with 1 touchdown. So he's catching touchdowns. There's only 3 games out this season where he has not had a single touchdown.
But that's what I'm saying. I would put him for a touchdown, but as far as receiving yards, I don't see Devontae Adams as that big threat down the field anymore. He's, like you said last episode, he's there for the name. Like, oh shit, they got Devontae Adams. Oh shit,
No,
like at the end of the day,
I still see him as a threat. It's obvious Matthew Stafford knows how to use him. He's good in certain situations. You don't got to get him the ball like he's the number one, but he's going to get you big plays when you need the big plays, the 20 to 30-yard balls. Because don't forget, he is a tall receiver, and he will go up to that shit and contest it.
And that's exactly when you're at the 10, 20-yard line trying to go for the touchdown. Yup.
But if you look at Puka Nacua's stats, he has 10 less touchdowns than Devontae Adams. He's got 4. Devontae Adams got 14.
But look how many reception yard check out his last 4 games in receiving yards.
Puka or Devontae?
Puka.
Yeah, he's got way more receptions though. 6, 7, 7.
Yup. That's because he's being fed most of the time because he's that number 1 there.
It's a little bit of 1-2. Because against the Panthers, Puka had 6 receptions for 72, no touchdowns. Devontae had 4 receptions for 58 for 2 touchdowns. Next game against the Buccaneers, 7 receptions for Puka for 97, no touchdowns. Devontae Smith, 5 receptions for 62 for 2 touchdowns. So it's like he knows how to balance them. And it's proven that Devontae Adams is still, a good threat on offense. He's a good veteran guy. It's just don't expect him to be explosive, but expect him to catch the ball and make hard, tough catches.
No, I 100% agree with you on that. Don't rely on him to be that guy who's going to get you 8 receptions for 110 yards like he was in the years past. He's there. Like,
don't expect him don't expect him to beat defenders on like a route. Don't expect him to blow him out because that's not going to happen. More or less, if you pass him the ball, the defender's going to be close behind him. You pass to him for good contested passes or shit, lead like a slant type shit.
Mm-hmm. Is there another 4:00 game?
Yeah, we got the Bears versus the Packers. That should be a good one. We just had Caleb Williams on the podcast.
I was gonna say, it's a good thing Caleb Williams got off because he got to go get ready.
The Packers have been a little weird this season. The Bears are looking to clinch the playoffs, so I think the Bears are going to come out hungry. I'm going to go with the Bears.
The only thing that scares me about the Bears is their lack of experience. So,
when it comes to the playoffs, but right now, I think I can see them winning this game.
I can see them winning this game too, but like you said, when it gets to the playoffs, it's going to be hard for them to really know not how to maneuver wins, because I feel like they still will be able to put up points, but like in critical moments, like knowing you can't fumble a football in the playoffs, knowing that like every mistake you make is 1,000 times magnified and worse than what it would have been in the regular season.
Mm-hmm.
Regular season, you could easily have a bounce back. In regular season, you always have, all right, well, we always got next game. Once you're in the playoffs, there is no next game.
There's
next season.
That's the one thing about the playoffs, exactly, is if you have one off day, that could be the off day that causes you the Super Bowl. So playoffs is really like whoever's better that day. But we'll see what the Bears do, because I think they're going to go to the playoffs, but how far, we'll see, how that goes for them. But the next 2 games, the next game, the final game of the night, is going to be Kansas City versus the Texans. Obviously, I'm going to go with Patrick Mahomes. I know the Texans have a great defense. It might make it tough for them.
I was just about to say that.
But I still see Patrick Mahomes and those guys getting it done and, taking the win.
I guess they could take the win. I could see them possibly taking the win. But you got to remember that Texas defense is really something else. Now, do I believe in your boy CJ Stroud?
I don't.
But that's your boy,
he's a streaky player.
But that's your boy. We're gonna quick side note. We're gonna probably have CJ Stroud on this podcast too. By the way, just letting you all know. But that's in the works. But go on.
I don't believe in CJ Stroud. He's streaky. A lot of people say that his only good year was his freshman year, and I can see that. And like I said, it's Patrick Mahomes. Just because he's having a bad year doesn't mean that it's still not Patrick Mahomes. I think he'll still be able to overcome that defense and get the win.
Yeah, he's still gonna do Patrick Mahomes shit. But
exactly.
So we'll see KC probably winning that game, but not without its ups and downs from the Texans. Now I have a question for you that I want you to answer.
Go ahead, hit me with it.
Would you rather have prime Marshawn Lynch, beast mode, or prime Derrick Henry?
Honestly, I would have to, I wouldn't even second guess it. I'm going Marshawn Lynch 10 out of 10 times. I, as a kid, was a huge fan of Marshawn Lynch. He's still one of, if not my favorite running back of all NFL history. He brought the energy, he brought the fire, and he could do it all. He can receive, he can run. He was a strong runner. He could truck, stiff arm. Derrick Henry is also really good too. He is a beast. Don't get me wrong, but if I had to pick, I'm going with Derrick Henry. Sorry, I'm going Marshawn Lynch every time. I'm going Marshawn Lynch every time.
We know where your loyalty lies.
Yeah, like I said, to this day, Marshawn Lynch is still one of my favorite running backs. I love his energy. Love his he's a great player. He's a great player. And when he was on Seattle and other teams, he made Seattle a crazy team. Seattle was wild when he was on that team. With that defense,
but that
and
was
Russell
also
Wilson
when they
back
had.
then.
I was gonna say, yeah, they had Russell Wilson. Their defense was bonkers. Their defense was wow.
Yeah.
And yeah, I personally, I would probably go with Marshawn Lynch as well. Only because I feel like Marshawn Lynch is a powerful runner, but he could also juke the shit out of you.
Yeah, he's got the speed and he's got the agility to really put the moves on, and that's why I would pick him. Derrick Henry is a great running back, but he's more of a power back. If for example, if he was on the Eagles, oh my God, they'd probably kill teams. He would just mow down fucking defensive people. He's great at stiff arming. He's a great power runner, but if you need him to be fast and speedy, he's not going to be your guy. He's too tall. He's too muscular.
And
he's not it.
And if you toss him the ball for a catch that you need him to have, he'll probably drop it.
Oh yeah, that goofy motherfucker is definitely going to drop that shit. But that's why I like Marshawn Lynch. He was a good dual purpose running back.
Yeah, no, he was. Well, I think that's gonna go ahead and wrap episode 4 with our special guest that we had, Caleb Williams, today.
Caleb Jeffrey Williams.
Yeah. Caleb Jeffrey Williams. We'll probably be back on Tuesday night. We'll probably record the next episode, and by Wednesday have it out. I don't think we have any special guests for Tuesday. So Tuesday we'll announce who the special guest will be on Saturday. And you guys will never believe who we're going to have on here.
Yeah.
I'm going to just give you a little hint. He's a former president. And yeah, I guess we'll leave it with that. You want to give us a proper sign off there, Justin?
So yeah, that's been about it for this episode of Fourth and Delusion. We hope you guys enjoyed. And like Dino said, we'll probably be back Tuesday night we'll do the podcast, and Wednesday morning, or sometime throughout Wednesday, we will upload it. So yeah, next podcast episode, just so you guys know, we'll talk about the rest of tonight's games. We'll talk about Monday night's game, and we'll talk about whatever the game is going on next Thursday. So without further ado, we're going to wrap it up here. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, if you did enjoy, like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends, your family, your boys, your homegirls if they like sports. Make sure to share it around to everybody. But yeah, that's about it.
And at the end of the day, always remember, go Birds!
Stay delusional, Chad. Stay delusional.